What's happening with it, man? A nigga back at it again. You know what I mean? Back in session. Back to the medication. Back trying to figure out what I want to talk to y'all about tonight.
805.
I talked about the mulatto. I talked about the black entertainer, the black actor, whatever you want to call it, or any black person that you would consider to be a role model or a figure in the public eye. You know what I mean? I touched on that a little bit yesterday, but tonight, we want to talk about money. Money, and probably go back on a little bit of stuff that I've been talking about. Same stuff I always talk about. You know what I'm saying? Black empowerment, black upliftment. Because you really can't be talking about nothing else. If you black, and you're not talking about black supremacy, black empowerment, black upliftment, you really ain't talking about shit. You might as well not even be alive. Seriously. I'm getting tired of seeing black people die, and then a few weeks later, it's almost like they never even existed. It's almost like they never existed, though, because they didn't even make a significant impact on the planet aside from making some kids.
Entrepreneurship.
So, as black people, we need to understand that when we born, no matter what type of system that we born into, whether it be slavery or whatever, we need to understand that we are still in control of our own destiny. We have the power to change our surroundings. We have the power to take back what's rightfully ours, what's rightfully yours. We have the ability to do all of this, but we don't because we rather get pacified with the bullshit that this cracker has to offer us. I don't even like calling him the white man anymore, or the man, because like I said before, he's not the fucking man. A man don't gotta cheat. A man don't gotta get over on the next motherfucker. A man don't gotta lie. A man gonna keep it 100. He gonna shoot that fade straight up. To where, you know what I mean? So he's not a fucking man. He's a con artist. He's a manipulator. He's a liar. He's a cheater. He's a stealer. But black people, we have picked up similarities and traits from this cracker, and we still exercise them today. That's why a black person can be poor his whole fucking life and then all of a sudden become a millionaire, and he's still not gonna know what to do. He's still gonna have that same mind frame he had when he had $0, or when he was trying to be like the dumbass Negroes that you see on TV. He's still gonna operate the same. And that's exactly what they want us to do. So if you're in the NBA and you're in the NFL and you sign a contract for millions of dollars, there are going to be white people in your ear, or it might be black people that might have sold out already in your ear, telling you it would not be wise to go back to the community that you came from. It wouldn't be wise to hang out with friends that you grew up with. Why? Because they want you to feel like you're on their side. They want you to feel like them. They want you to look at us the same way that they look at us. They want you to look, the black athlete, the black entertainer, the black person with some money. They want you to look at the rest of your people the same way that they look at us. And y'all do. That's why all y'all do when y'all get some money, when y'all in entertainment, especially in the music, all y'all do is stunt. All y'all do is flaunt. Or I got this, and I got that, and you don't got that. You know what I'm saying? Just like Chris Brown said, nigga just got rich, took a broke nigga bitch. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no honor and respect. You know what I'm saying? Or loyalty about this shit. What you need to take a broke nigga bitch for? So basically, if you take a broke nigga bitch, you basically taking a broke bitch. Yeah, exactly. Why don't you get a woman that's on the same level as you? Why don't you come together? And I'm not talking to Chris Brown, but I'm just talking about that concept that he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? On which we live. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we can't look at the black entertainer, the black athlete, the black person, that any black person that you see on TV. I'm not talking about just like the internet, but like any black person that you see on TV, they you can't look at them as being a leader,
Not for your kid.
or you or yourself either, for your kids or for anybody. You can't look at them as a leader. They're working a job. You're not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell my kids to look up to my nigga that work at McDonald's. You're not gonna tell your kids to look up to the man that works at McDonald's.
The agenda is different.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's the same goddamn thing, it's just a job. It's a survival mechanism. If you don't want to fucking starve to death, you're gonna take that position at McDonald's just to survive. So that's all that is. So all these people that are caught up in survival mechanisms feel like they're doing whatever it is they have to do to survive, to take care of their family, even whether they enjoy it or not, or getting paid for it legitly or not. You know what I mean? Is we're doing their job. If black people if all black people woke up and got on that real shit, they would still be hanging us from trees and shit. But they ain't gotta hang us from trees no more, because we do the job for them now. We worship this cracker devil. We're afraid of this cracker devil. We play his games. We copy him even though he's copying us. I heard a white person listening to a rap song today. You would have thought it was the best thing that happened to him all day. But what the rapper was talking about was the black struggle. He was talking about the black struggle. But it was funny to me to watch that white boy dance and get loose and unwind to the black struggle. But when he walked away, you know what I'm saying, that was the end of it. He didn't have to hear it no more. You know what I mean? He can turn that shit off. You know what I mean? So they're entertained, but they're entertained by us on all levels. That's why they want to be our friends. Not all of them, but the ones that you see trying to be our friends and trying to ask us all them weird ass questions and be like us and talk like us and all of that. Sound like us, using our lingo, all of that. So you mean to tell me white people, you gonna try and talk and be like the motherfucker with no lingo at all? What I'm saying is though, the crackers that got wealth and the crackers that got money and shit, they're looking at their kids that listen to rap music, or they're listening to the younger white generations that are in love with black people so much and love that music and so are so entertained by that shit. The elder white people, they're looking at their younger generation of white people that are so into that shit like, no, you're supposed to be copying their genius, not their stupidity. Because these elder whites, they already know that it's already in them to copy what we do, because they know we are the original, we are the truth. So it's already in them. They cannot resist the urge to copy us, even though we're in our lowest state. But they like, no, you ain't supposed to be copying the stupid shit we doing. They like, oh, you supposed to be copying the great shit that they do. But you know, they got the shit set up to where you can't even have a even if you want to have a significant negative effect on black people. No, listen. Even if you want to have a negative effect on positive people, they still They still gonna they gonna copy what you do. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna copy what you do. So if you want to make a negative impact on black people, they're gonna promote you. They're gonna take care of you. They're gonna make sure you are right. They're gonna make sure don't nothing happen to you. They're gonna make sure that you are still in a position to manipulate. And then you want to hear people crying about the Oscars the other day, like, oh man, you know, man, all these white people getting all these woo, man, that shit ain't nothing new, man. Why are y'all surprised? Why do y'all get surprised when y'all experience a little bit of their racist bullshit? You know what you have to do to be a part of their culture, to be a part of white in the circle with them. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to endure. You know what you have to take. So why are you surprised when they take certain actions? For real. Why are you surprised that you have a black person and a black president? He's a half-breed, but we call him a black president, so I'll call him a black president right now. Why are you surprised that Obama don't give a shit about black people? How did black people get conned into even believing that he would even associate himself with the black struggle? Because most people, when they went in there to vote, they was picking ice cream. That's all they was doing. I'm gonna pick this one. I'm gonna vote for this nigga because he's black. And then you be like, well, nigga, it's a hella white people that had to have voted for Obama twice too. That very well may be the case, but the white people